Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about ban list discussion part 2. What card should come off the ban list? Right, so I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. There are a lot of cards that are on this list that I definitely think could see coming off. We're just going to do it like this. We're going to start right here. We're just going to do that. Yeah, we're going to hit the down button. We're going to scroll. All right, so make sure you guys click that like button and that subscribe button for more content. Let me know in those comments down below what content you'd like to see from me. It's an ever-growing and expanding channel, so I'm down for whatever suggestions you guys may have. Out the gate, Arch Nemesis Protoss needs to stay there. Blackwing Gopher needs to stay there. Blackwing Steam the Cloak, I'm pretty sure, is only here because of Halka-Fibrax. Ban Halka-Fibrax, it can come back. Blaster Dragon Ruler of the Infernos. Unfortunately, because Dragon Link is such a good deck now, I don't think Dragon Rulers can come back. So it is what it is, and I don't really see that changing anytime soon. Like you would have to hit a lot of cards to make Dragon Link bad. Block Dragon, no. Cyberjar would be funny at 1. I get Cyberjar and Morphing Jar mixed up because they've been banned for what seems like forever. Robots to the field, top 5 cards. It's that one. Yeah, Cyberjar would be fun. I think returning Cyberjar to 1 might not be that bad. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's sacrilege. Dandelion, no. Jin release of rituals, no. Eclipse Wyvern, maybe. But once again, Dragon Link too good of a deck. Eva, I don't know why. Eva can go back to limited. Drytron's not that. Do you remember Drytron? I forgot Drytron existed. Eva can go back to 1. Fiber Jar, probably not. Once again, I get all the jars mixed. Yeah, no, Fiber Jar, no. Fiber Jar, absolutely not. We don't need a better version of Exciton Knight in the format. We don't need a reset button. That's too weird. Fishborg Launcher, no. Glow Bulb, no. Grinder Golem, no. Jet Synchron, another Halky target. Level Eater, no. Magical Scientist, no. Magispector Unicorn Corinne. Hear me out. This is for the Pendulum players watching at home. Would you rather have Corinne or Electromite? Because I think you'd rather have Electromite. Right? So, give him Corinne. Why not? Why not give him Corinne? What is so bad about Corinne? I think Corinne's been power corrupt. The True Draco Slaying King is good. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna have a different. Okay, as much as I'd love to dive as deep as possible into this, there are so many implications with Max C. I think I'm gonna do a separate video on Max C. It's just crazy. Every time I talk about Max C coming back into the format, I end up having a 20 to 30 minute discussion, and we just don't have time for that. Mecha Phantom Beast O-Line is another card that's on the ban list because of Halka-Fibrax. Mind Master. Some of these cards. Oh, I needed to see that. I don't know what the effect is. You can pay life whichever you want Psychic Monster, except itself, to special summon a level 4 lower Psychic Monster. Is there like an OTK with this? Because it's not a hard once per turn? I don't know. There's some cards on the ban list that have just been there forever. And it doesn't make any sense at all. And I think that's one of them. Orcursed Harp Horror. Why not? I was talking about this on a previous video about how sometimes Konami just like picks archetypes that it just loves. And Altergeist has always been relatively fine, and Burning Abyss has always been relatively good, and Eldritch has always been relatively good, and Invocation Alistair deck has always been really good. And then sometimes Konami's like, no, Orcust, you don't get to have any fun anymore. I think bringing it back to 1 would be fine. Plushfire, no. Monkey Board, no. This thing is part of an OTK, so no. Another Dragon Ruler, no. I think this is also a part of an OTK. It's part of, yeah, I think so in some way. No. Spiral Master Plan. I'd be okay if this card came back to 1. Unfortunately, it's either at 1 or 0. Or, yeah, because you run it at 1 anyway. So you can't, like, limiting it is basically unlimiting it entirely. So, I don't know. Maybe it's, maybe I shouldn't speak so soon. I just don't see what the issue is. I think full power spirals would still not be that good. I think it's also been power crap. I could be wrong though. Substitute, no. Tyrant Neptune, no. Tidal, no. Victory Dragon is fun. Yatagarasu could be interesting. I might be playing a little bit of a devil's advocate. I don't hate the idea of Yatagarasu coming back. It's a skillful card. It's a skillful card. Elder Entity, no. Supreme King, Venom Starving Dragon, no. Thunder Dragon, Colossus. I want to say yes. I feel like 1 is such a perfect number for this card because the multiple Thunder Dragon Colossuses does get annoying and it's kind of hard to deal with. But just 1, okay. Might be sacrilege. Guard Dragon, Archer Pain, no. LP, no. Electromite, my man. I think Pendulums could get away with it. Like, I don't see what's wrong with Electromite at 1 for 1 format. Like, we have the Adventure package. We have the Branded package. We have so much going on in the format. What's wrong with Electromite at 1? But Nightmare Goblin, no. Nightmare Mermaid, no. Link Cross. It's another card. It's another card. Alka-Fibrax should just be right here. Some more Bird of Sovereignty. RIP. Summon Sorceress, no. Topologic Gumblar, no. Union Carrier, no. Ancient Fairy Dragon, no. The field spells are too good now. Danglong, no. Even though I thought this got hit because of VFD, right? It was too easy to make VFD? Oh. Ib, the World Jallet, no. Tempest Magician. Oh. Okay, never mind. No. Lavavel Chain, no. MX Invoker, no. Shockmaster. Probably not, no. Galaxy Tomahawk, no. Rungo, no. Galaxy Eyes Matter, no. Utopic Zexal, no. Alter Entity, Athertot, no. Ptolemaeus, no. Okay, I'm flying through some of these. 2 generically good. For summoning. A lot of archetypes just can easily abuse this card. Link spam. Bad game states. Foolish Burial on a card is too good. Same with the Vowel Chain. Right, so I don't want to explain why I think these cards shouldn't come back. If you guys want me to go deeper into it, I can. I'm not just saying no, though. I was just trying to. I'm not just saying no to saying no. But Truking All Calamities, no. A Carrier is in Mighty, I think, could come back. I think windups have been they've been in jail for long enough. I don't really think it's that bad. I don't think Zen Mighty is that bad of a card anymore. Brilliant Fusion, no. Bro. What are we doing? What is the situation with this card? I actually don't know why it's on the list at all. Someone let me know. Card to save return, no. Change of heart, no. Chicken game, definitely not. Cold wave, no. Confiscation, delinquent duo, no. Dimension of fusion, no. Giant Turnade, never. Giant Turnade's never coming back. Because there's another card that does something similar but a little worse. Like, instead of eradicating the card, they just made a new version of it. Graceful Charity, no. Heavy Storm, no. Kaiser Colosseum, no. Last Wheel, no. Mass Driver, probably not. Metamorphosis, no. Mirage, no. Painful Choice, no. Pot of Greed, no. Premature Burial, no. Smoke Grenade of the Thief. I think there's some weird OTK with this. So, no. Snatch Steal, no. Soul Charge, no. Spellbook of Judgment, no. Only because there's so many great targets for this now. That graphic screener, no. Even though it was fun. When this card was at 1, it was fun. So I don't think 1 is that bad. Like, who's running a 60 card deck? But the problem was, okay, the problem is that it was at 1, and people were running Left Arm Offering to search it. Because it's such a good card. Forceful Century, no. Zodiac Barrage, probably not. Imperial Order, no, definitely not. Last turn, no. Return from Different Dimension, no. Royal Oppression, no. Self-Destruct Button, no. Sixth Sense, no. Time Seal. I mean, if I say Yatagarasu, I should say Time Seal too, right? Well, Time Seal's a little different. Time Seal's different because Time Seal you can just set and activate, right? Whereas Yatagarasu, you had to get the battle damage through. Trap Dust Shoot, no. Ultimate Offering, no. Vanity's Emptiness, definitely not. Now we're in the limited section. These should never be hit. These should stay exactly where they are. Alrighty. And then Armageddon Knight, fine at 1. Astrograph Sorcerers, fine where it's at. Black Clusters, Collapse Serpent, no. Cyberstein. I didn't realize this card was limited. I feel like if you don't know the card's limited, it should be unlimited, right? I thought this card was still banned. I actually think I thought it was at 3, and it just didn't make any impact at all. I don't know. I don't think it would. It's not Go format. We're not summoning this off of Mystic Tomato. Like no. That's for Team Sam. But these 2 danger cards, no. Dark Grepher, no. Destrudo. Destrudo didn't make as big of an impact as I thought it was going to. I forgot it came back. I think it's been power crept. I think it come back to 3. It's fine. This thing, no, not yet. Okay. Give me 1 more year of not dealing with True Draco, and then they can start coming back. Pankratops, no. Should never be touched. Fairy Tale Snow. The only thing with this card coming back to 3 is that I think it could be a problem at 3. I think 1 is a good spot for Fairy Tale Snow. Like, why? Why? It's the attack game. That's what it is. Infernity Archfiend, I think, can come back. I think Infernities have been in jail for long enough. Like, this card has been limited for so long. Lunalight Tiger can come all the way back. I never thought Lunalights were that big of a problem. I thought hitting the... I mean, I guess it can float into itself, but... Miscellaneous Cerosaurus has to stay there. Morphing Jar. This is another one of those cards I did not realize came back. Has anyone been playing Morphing Jar? And let me know in the comments down below. Has anybody gotten hit by this thing? It's just... It's so bad to have your opponent discard all their cards and draw 5 cards. Like, it's so bad now. It's really not what it used to be. That card can come back to 3. Night Assailant, I think it's getting errated. Phantom Skyblaster, no. Salamangreat Gazelle, yes. Just kidding. Salamangreat with 3 Circle and 3 Gazelle is kind of still scary. Because I've tested it before, and it's kind of crazy. But maybe just like Gazelle to 2? See what it looks like. Servant of Endymion, no. Terratop, no. Quick Fix. I know I talked about spirals already. I don't really think... I think Quick Fix is so just like fine at 1. I think like everything else in spirals can come back except that card. Tempest, no. Once again, Dragon Link, different things like that. True King, Lithospasm, no. White Dragon, Wyverfister, no. Ratpier can probably come back to 3. If Barrage and Dryden and Broad Bowl are at 0, Rat can come back to 3. I don't see... There's not... I mean, I understand, like, Rat can summon another Rat and it gets pretty crazy. But, like, there's a lot of crazy things in the format right now. Gem Knight Master Diamond's fine at 1. Meow Meow Mew is actually great at 1. Striker Dragon could probably come back, maybe to 2, but it's fine at 1. Dragon Link is still a relevant deck with 1 Striker Dragon. Cyber Angel Benton is good at 1. It's been ever since Benton's been released, it's gotten abused. It's a fantastic card. It's way too generic. But Cypherland Mortal Omega, no. T-Type Barbarian, no. Trishula, no. Beatrice, no. Definitely not. Daigusto Emerald, no. Lyricist Recital Starling, no. Salamangreat Mirage Stallion can come back to 3. I don't see really what... Like, I think 2 is the most you'd run anyway. I don't know. You cannot say that about the rest of these cards. Any of these other cards. But, Called by the Grave is great at 1. It is a little weird now because, like, we have Crossout. But Called by the Grave is a lot different than Crossout. Because you can't really use Crossout for anything but hand traps. Like, you can, but you can't. But you definitely can't for Called by. Right? Card Destruction hasn't really been that big of a problem. I think this could come back to 3. Card of Demise, no. Chain Strike is fine at 1. Dimensional Fissure, that's great at 1. Divine Wind of the Mist Valley, I don't know why this card's at 1. Still haven't figured that out. Draco Face Off, no, that's good where it's at. Dragonic Diagram, no. Final Countdown, no. Tenki, unfortunately, there's just too many great Beast Warrior decks. That has to stay limited. Foolish Burial has to stay limited. Gateway of the Six. I mean, when's the last time Six Samurai did literally anything? I don't see why not. I gotta give him the card back. Gold Sarcophagus at 1. It is a great card. It is an absolutely fantastic card. Harpy's Feather Duster. That's fine at 1. Infernity Launcher. Honestly, it's probably fine at 1. I don't know. I don't think Infernities would be that scary if they came all the way back to 3. I could be wrong. Instant Fusion. Might honestly just need to get banned. Into the Void, no. Magical Midbreaker Field, no. Mind Control. Mind Controls could probably stay at 1. It's a really good card. It would get side decked a lot, I think. There's a lot of stuff you could do with that card. Monster Gate, that's fine where it's at. Monster Reborn's great at 1. One Day of Peace is great at 1. 1 for 1. Pot of Desire is great at 1. Reinforcements of the Army. Reasoning. Steka's Light, all good at 1. Set Rotation, just is what it is. Sky Striker cards, I think Hornet Drones should be the next one to come back. And I think Engage should be the last one to come back. But Multi-Roll is also a great card as well. So, Slash Draw probably should stay at 1. Spiral Resort could come back to 3. Spirals would be really good. Like, so is Prank Kids. So is Eldritch. There's a lot of crazy busted decks. Like, I don't see what the problem is with more crazy. But it's like Trickstar likes Stage. Like, bring Trickstar, like, hashtag free Trickstar. Upstart, Terraforming are fine at 1. Macrocosmos fine at 1. Magical Explosion should honestly be banned. I think that's the first limited card that said it should get banned. But this card has always just been a part of something stupid. And it will be again. Just you wait. Even at 1, you wait. Metaverse. Unfortunately, all cards that support field spells are just too good. Red Reboot's really good. Wall of Feeling Light. There's a lot of dumb shenanigans you can do. So that card does have to stay at 1, unfortunately. As far as these cards, I would be fine with a third circle instead of a second Gazelle. Malicious has to stay at 2. A Hero Lives. It depends on what they do with Fusion Destiny. If they ban Fusion Destiny, they have to give heroes a Hero Lives back. Nadir's Servant. I don't understand why this card got semi-limited. Scapegoat could probably go back. No, Scapegoat at 3 does sound scary, to be honest, but I think it's fine. But let me know what you guys think. What cards in the ban list do you think should come off the ban list? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys click that like button and that subscribe button to show your support for the channel. But most importantly of all, have a good day.